Hello students, today I discuss about metaphysical poetry and particularly to John Donne's poem Good Morrow. So, what is metaphysical poetry? So, metaphysical poetry is a particular type of poems written by particular types of writers or poets, and there is a bit of differences between metaphysical poets and cavalier poets. So, the metaphysical poem or metaphysical poets is a misnomer concept because the poets did not call themselves metaphysical. So, it is a critical term. The particular term was inaugurated by Dr. Samuel Johnson, who asserted that these kinds of poets or these poets wanted to show their learning or pedanticness through their poetry. Why? Why Dr. Johnson says this? Because in metaphysical poems, we see that the poets have used conceits and that relates to different spheres of knowledge like alchemy or geography or astrology, etc. etc. So, these type of poets did not make themselves confined into the particular circle of poetry and literariness, but they also successfully, sometimes critically, applied their knowledge of different subjects in their poetry. John Donne's famous comparison of two compasses, two feet of the compass with the lovers is a famous metaphysical concept. So, metaphysical poetries were written from a different point of view. They collected there some elements from the medieval romantic poetry or medieval age, and they also blended a spirit of medievalism with the contemporary Renaissance spirit. And another feature of metaphysical poetry is establishing the requited love. The requited love, that is equal love. In Dante's Divine Comedy or other medieval literature, we see the fairy sex or second sex to be a supreme entity to the poet lover. But in metaphysical poem, we find a plane where two lovers are equal in their status. That is the effect of humanism. The concept of humanism always speaks of the human beings, the rights of human beings, the supremacy of human beings. From this concept comes the phrase of requited